Hi beauties, it's Jean with Beauty and the Stamper, and it's the first Wednesday of the month, which means it's time for another Global Stampers video. And this month we are doing Easter, so of course I had to grab my Easter Lilies stamp set and dies. I'm going to be using just the stamp set only today, but I'm going to be using this flower here, this Trust in the Lord with All Your Heart, and the He is Risen stamp set, or stamps. So let me go ahead and get started. While I'm getting set up, I wanted to let you know that all the other global stampers are doing their videos as well. And so you will want to check out each of their videos. And I will put their links in the description box below, or you'll find it on my blog, BeautyandtheStamper.com. So I will go ahead and add the tutorial for this video there as well, and you can check that out. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using some Daffodil Delight, cut right in half at 5.5, and then scored at 4 1/4. I also have 2 pieces of basic white. This is thick. I just always use thick now, but those are cut at 5 1/4 by 4. I have one for the outside and I have one for the inside. So we're going to move these away. I also have a couple of scraps of paper so we can move forward in our stamping. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp what I need to. I'm going to use the gray granite because my lilies are going to be in that gray granite. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. And I'm just going to put that right here. And that's going to go right on the inside of my card. So now that part is done and I can move that off to the side. I'm going to take this little piece here. I think I had another piece. Let's see. Oh, maybe I put it away. But we're going to go and use this here. And I'm going to start stamping with my lilies. Again, with that gray granite. And we're just going to put them all around the card here. Kind of moving them this way and that way in the corners here. And then I'm going to do one more kind of right this way. There we go. So we just have some of those lilies spread all around. And then I'm going to take my blends in the Daffodil Light and the Daffodil Dark. And we're going to go ahead and put some spots around here. I feel like this is going to be darker. And then I'm just going to kind of go over some of these areas here. And go through all of this area throughout the entire card. And we're just giving it some color here. And this one is the dark. And as you can tell, I'm not keeping it all uniform. I'm not trying to be like, ooh, these are just so pretty. I am not trying to be uniform at all. So, but I do want the middles there to be a little bit darker. Some of this is going to get covered up, but I want to make sure I add some color to this, but it's going to be still a quick an easy card. And as you can tell, I'm not doing much to be like, oh, I'm the blends or alcohol marker queen, because I know there are so many people out there that are so good at it. And me, I'm just, these Stampin' Up! Blends just make you feel like you know what you're doing. So I've done that, and now I'm going to go in with the lighter. And I'm using the thicker edge. And I'm just going to kind of add some more color here, going over some of those spots that I have missed, and then just like that. And these lilies, they're kind of, they're not always all white. There are some white, but they have a lot of the brown when they're white. So I'm just kind of going in here and giving them some yellow color here. And I'm not too worried about how, again, that they're looking. So, let's see, I'm going to color in those, what are they called? Are they stamens? I always forget. But, I mean, as you can tell, these are just getting so pretty. And I'm not doing anything but, you know, I'm not even looking too closely. I'm just putting them right where they need to be. But I am coloring in those stamens and any areas that Stampin' Up! Has already shown us, like where shading should go. And then I'm also adding in some of my own little bits of shading to give these more of a yellow color. So you see how this is all colored in? It looks so pretty compared to no color at all, in my opinion. So depending on how you like it. And then I'm going over some of that yellow that's already there just to blend, right? Because that's what they're called. And blending in some of that dark with the lighter colors as well. And look at how pretty this is. I'm going to be so sad to cover part of this up. So basically what I'm doing is I'm creating my own background paper with that stamp set and these blends. Super pretty. And I'm loving this yellow. And just for me, yellow screams Easter. I don't know if that is the case for you. Let me know. And then if you are coming from another country, let me know as well. And let me know who your demonstrator is in your other country. And then if you are coming from the US and you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator here in the United States. So I'm just adding a little bit more, making sure, and adding and taking away, not really taking away, but looking where it could be not there. These are just so pretty. I am in awe of how beautiful these are. And these are quick and easy, and I am just making the one card, but if I were making multiple cards, I would get a full sheet of 8.5 by 11, stamp the whole thing, color in the whole thing, and then go through and cut my pieces down. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And there are a little bit of areas where I can see maybe, I'm going to take this off. There's some extra spots open. So what I'm going to do is there's a beautiful little stamp in here that looks like that. I'm going to use that stamp. And I'm going to put that on here. And I'm going to stamp off is what I'm going to do. So I'm just getting a Post-it note so that I could stamp off. put that there. I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to kind of fit this in different edges, just like that. Again, stamp off. And I'm going to put some in, just like that. And it's just adding a little bit to fill in some area. I'm putting this under there just to keep it nice and pretty. But look at that. Isn't that so pretty? And I'm not putting it everywhere. I'm only putting it in some spots and not a whole lot. Adorable. I think I am going to put a little bit more. We're kind of focusing on the outside here. And not too much, just a little bit here and there. So there we go. That was an add-on, the last minute add-on. All right, so we've got that. We've got our stamping and coloring. We're going to go ahead and get our piece onto our base. And I'm going to take some twine. And I'm going to put a little piece there and there. And I'm going to attach that twine right there in the middle. And we're just going to wrap this around a couple times. And it's not anything that is amazing. It's just a little piece here. And I just stuck that on with the back. It saves a little bit of twine that way when you just glue it. That way you don't have to tie it anywhere. And make sure it doesn't go all the way around. And then across there, I'm just going to put that like that. And now, with my Daffodil Delight, I'm going to put that on there. Look how pretty this is. And now we're just building on top of this. So I'm going to get out my, oh, I found my little piece. I'm going to get out my He Is Risen. And we're going to stamp that. Again with that gray granite. And I'm just going to stick that right in there. Does that look good? It looked like I messed it up a little bit. So that's okay. That's why there's two sides to every piece of paper. Let's see. Yes, much better. And then I'm going to take my double oval punch. And we're going to put this, oh, it's barely in there. I want it to go down just a little bit more. And that is okay that I cut that off just a little bit there. It's not a big deal to me. If it is a big deal to you, you just need to find a smaller greeting. And then I'm going to take the double oval punch again, and I'm going to punch the Daffodil Delight. And then I'm going to take my modern oval punch and punch that as well. So let's go ahead and put in the trust in the Lord with all your heart in the inside. And this is just a simple, sweet Easter card, or maybe even just if you have this saying, and then you could put any type of get well, or just a hello, thinking of you, anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to get out my liquid glue, because I like to not be stuck. So when I put this down, I want to have a minute to make sure that I have this right where I want it to be and centered. And I think that is good. So I've got that there. And then I'm going to add this to this as well, but I want it popped up just a little bit. So I'm going to get out my dimensionals. And of course, it's going to stick everywhere I don't want it to stick. And we'll just use 4 of the little minis. Ooh. I used my different tool. I love that there's so many different tools, but I always forget to change them back. All right, so we can put this one right onto here. And this is just giving it a little more dimension and giving it a base that I really appreciate. And so I'm gonna put this one down. I'm only gonna put glue on this side and this side, or not glue, but adhesive, because it does need to fit over that. So I'm gonna put that one right there. And look how pretty that is. And now I'm just going to add some of these lovely iridescent rhinestones. So I still have a couple of spots where I have some open. So I'm going to put a large one right here. And I'm going to put, let's put a medium one right here, and then a small one right there. So very pretty. It gives off that beautiful glow on those iridescent rhinestones. And I just think this card would be perfect for Easter. Quick and easy. I hope you like it. If you do, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. The Global Stampers, we do these stamps, different themes every month, first Wednesday of each month. And so if you want to see more, just meet me back here next month, and we will go ahead and make another card or gift item. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. All right, beauties, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.